We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Jordan Zimmerman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Now batting, Michael Lee. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and one. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pelly is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting 4th, third baseman, number 3.
Now to the plate, number 3. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I'm looking to see if Shin-Soo Choo can turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Here's Leonis Martin, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in now, number 71. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Keuchel into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's Joe Mauer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Number 14, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the 1st out.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Leonis Martin. You know, this guy has grown through the years. When he first came up, he was just running all over the place, not really having an idea what he was doing. Then he really settled in and let the game come to him. And now we're looking at a pretty good outfielder.
Ready now, David Lee, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here it comes on 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
He's got to hurry, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Now at the plate, number 70. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, number 77 on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
At the plate, Tanner Pelly, who comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, David Yu is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox racing back. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Settling in now, Joey Gallo. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Keuchel pauses. Here he comes 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Texas. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nobody out, runner on first. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Throw over to the bag, and the throw's in fact dropped. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martin ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from third. Now both men are across to score.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
In now, Joe Mauer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up
Now
there.
batting.
A mistake.
Shortstop.
Nice piece of hitting.
David Lee.
Standing in now, David Lee. And that misses ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Davis now. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it comes now to Andrus. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. From the stretch, hit out towards second. Altuve has it to second for one. On to first, a double play.
The right fielder, number 19, Shin Soo Choo.
Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1. Keuchel's ready. Here he comes. 0-1. And there's ball one. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail here 4-0. Here's Albert now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martin is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 70.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 70. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Leonys Martin. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
up
far.
the 4th inning, center fielder Leonys Martin.
First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Number 71.
Digging in to try it again. Number 71. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2 to short. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 77.
Striding in, number 77. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
First baseman number 23, Tanner Pele.
In now, Tanner Pele. Keuchel pauses. Here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled straight back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Gary Cox.
Leading off for
He'll
Houston.
start things out as we begin the 5th.
Gary Cox.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once again, number 3. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. But I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, David Yu. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really
18.
sharp out there, guys.
Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Keuchel into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Swinging a soft liner, but there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your
Nick
attention,
Martinez takes
now
over to
pitching
start
for
the
the
6th
Rangers,
inning on the mound.
Number 22, Nick Martinez.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's singled
Leading
in
off for
2
the
trips
Astros,
to the plate thus far.
The catcher, number 14, Joe Mauer.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Hit sharply on the ground. Yu scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready once again, David Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind 3rd. Number 77 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in once again, number 70. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Just a majestic home run to watch, and I certainly think it's worth looking at with our show track technology. You don't see many home runs in that territory, and with a projected distance coming in at 470 feet, it backs it up. A really impressive blast.
Jose Altuve will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chu coming on. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 6 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Out of play. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another 2-2 offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Leonis Martin will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. Chopped in front of home plate. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's a pretty good outing.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 6 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in once again, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Davis is after it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and they will get him at third, as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. One gone. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chu has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Houston leads this one 6-0. Digging in, number 71. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Oh, amazing range on display there from the shortstop. That was all the way over on the second base side of the bag, so he had good momentum going towards first, and he's able to complete the nice play.
Into the box, number 77, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just missing here, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tanner Pelly, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Yu. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cox giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Keuchel pauses. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is low, but nice footwork back there by Mauer as he hangs on. Two out, bases loaded. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Standing in, number 3. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Third baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 14.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So here's Joe Mauer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out, nobody on. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Chu has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Now at the plate, David Lee. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Albert Pujols would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. To third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He leads off their half of the eighth,
Leading
and they've
off for
been
the
unable to
Rangers,
get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he
Elvis
settled in early on the mound,
Andrus.
partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Shin Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. Ball two.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now Choo will lay off ball 4 here, and he's going to reach.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Hunter Harvey enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Hunter Harvey.
Leonis Martin will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Stepping up now, number 71. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. From the stretch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 77. He doubled his last time through. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tanner Pelly is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Here's Albert now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Albert Pujols.
And now a pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now,
70.
he'll take the 3 for 4.
In now, number 70, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. At first is Pujols. The pitch hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Ready with another 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Once again a 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. None out, runners at first and second. Line to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Gary Cox.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
At the plate, Mike Trout 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
One-0 count. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So striding forward now, Michael Lee. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready now, number 3. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Three runs already home here. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 42 on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Miguel Gonzalez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Miguel Gonzalez. Up next for the Astros.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Astros. Shortstop, David Lee.
Into the box now, David Lee. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Number 77 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 12 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping into the box, David Yu. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cox is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Left fielder number 18, Chris Davis.
Now batting, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes now to Andrus. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Two out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled straight back. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Dallas Keuchel gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jordan Zimmerman. His record is now 10-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.